sure the plants stay watered, okay? You know what happened last time? Oh, and no parties.
Yes, Mum, I know. Just try to enjoy your last day in Norway, okay? I managed on my own.
Your sister misses you terribly, you know.
I think it actually helped that Emily and I were apart from each other for a little bit. I know she's my sister, but sometimes I get so fed up with her.
You should show some more respect for your sister. She's been doing
What?
so...
Mum? Yeah, love you. Got to hang up now. Bye. How did that blue thing appear in my backyard?
Oh, no, not in someone's backyard. What if they see
Excuse me?
me?
What are you doing here? And why did you put that box there?
All right, here we go again. Oh, this is going to be a long story.
Let me guess. I'm on one of those practical joke programs, aren't I? Emily must have planned this just to ruin my 1 week off.
No, I wish it was that easy. I'm still wondering why I landed here of all places. I was homing in on a meteorite, but there was some disturbance in the vortex and...
Landed? Did you put it here with a helicopter?
Landed, yes. Without the helicopter, that is.
Did it drop from a plane? No, that can't be. I mean, it's made of wood, of all things. Way too fragile for that.
Fragile? I will have you know that my TARDIS can survive anything you throw at her.
TARDIS? What's that then? It clearly says police on the box, so either you work for the government or you're a fraud.
Right. Maybe we can start with names.
Yes, names. Jamie.
Nice to meet you, Jamie. I'm the doctor.
Doctor... just the doctor. Isn't it always doctor insert last name? What are you a doctor of?
All in good time, my dear Jamie. Now, where was I? That's right! I need to find that meteorite.
Meteorite? You make it sound like you're from space.
I keep telling people I'm not from space. Nobody's from space. I'm from a planet like everybody else.
Why is something in my head telling me that your planet is not my planet?
You're a quick learner, Jamie.
You're an alien. There is an alien in my backyard. I must be dreaming or something. Ow! Okay, not dreaming. So it has to be a joke.
It's not going to help you process this, but nobody's playing a trick on you. As I said, I need to see if I can track down this meteorite. What year is this?
What? What do you mean, what year is it?
Just answer the question.
2022?
Oh dear, you have had a few rough ones then. But 21st century means you have a smartphone. Could you look on Twitter, #meteorites. Is there anyone tweeting about meteorites?
My God, you sound just like my friend Iris. They're one of those conspiracy theorists. But no, nothing.
Maybe the TARDIS has found something by now.
The what again?
Just follow me and you'll find out.
What? I'm done with all this. Aliens, TARDISes, meteorites, and above all that, a wooden shed in my backyard. Oh, my mum's gonna kill me if she finds it back there. The first thing she'll think is that my weird friends put it there.
No worries about the shed. I will remove it in a minute. Let's go inside, shall we?
What? Inside that tiny box? Doctor, I'm claustrophobic, and I am not sure if I want to be that close to a stranger.
Like I said, just follow my lead. Welcome to the TARDIS.
But how is this possible? It was just a box. Can't be this big. There was nothing behind it, and yet was standing in a huge room with a computer in the middle. How in the world?
That's quite an accurate description, I would say. While you're getting used to the physics of my ship, I will try and track down this meteorite. Not that difficult, it's full of plastic after all.
Wait, plastic? What is it exactly that you're looking for?
Some sort of meteorite, made of plastic. These meteorites contain all pieces of the Nestine consciousness. For you, that roughly translates to big blobby thing. The Nestine controls the plastic. I've seen walking mannequins, toys that strangle, and even flowers that kill. At this moment, with your 3D printers and your plastic soup, Earth is the most beneficial place for them.
I've got a 3D printer. It's been acting weird lately, though. And,
What?
Well, you were rambling on about your box and your plastic, but
But what?
there might have been a meteorite in my backyard. I took it inside a few days ago. It was such a pretty shade of purple. And, well, it might sound strange, but it felt like it was alive.
What are we waiting for? Let's get that one first, and we will get the rest of them later. The Nestine consciousness needs all meteorites to take control of the plastic on Earth, and they will do everything to get them. Let's try to keep this one out of their hands. Oh, could you please go and get the meteorite for me? I have to take this.
Sure thing.
Yes, hello?
Hello, is this the doctor?
Yes, who is this?
This is Lethbridge, Steward. My grandfather gave me this number in case of emergencies, and since I am now in charge of unit, I thought this was the right time to call you.
Lethbridge, Steward. My goodness, how amazing. How's your mother?
She's alright. She's been sent to Geneva. However, Doctor, there's no time for pleasantries. We need your help. The Nestine consciousness is invading, very similar to a few years ago. My mother fixed it by undermining a company called Devlin Future Tech, since they were involved in the invasion. Of course, the company has been shut down, but ever since that moment, we have been monitoring everything plastic. Last time they used 3D printers, but I believe everything is being targeted now. Plastic surgery, microplastics, you name it.
Hold on. Did you say 3D printer?
Yes, why? Doctor? Doctor! Wilson, trace the TARDIS. I think something is wrong.
Jamie, where are you?
I'm up here, Doctor. There's something wrong with my 3D printer.
No, get away from the 3D printer!
Why would I? Ah!
Oh, of course, strangling filament.
Doctor, help me!
If I can find the right frequency. There we go. Are you okay?
Is that what you told me about? Living plastic?
That's exactly what it is. Since you touched it, the Nestine in this meteorite is broken up. That's why your 3D printer malfunctioned. Your safety is at play. You better come with me.
And you just stopped it with your lightsaber?
Lightsaber? Really?
Doctor, are you there?
Gordon, is that you?
We were closer than we thought. We are really near to where the Nestine epicenter should be. Osgood is blocking the signal from this meteorite as we speak.
Jamie, I would like to introduce Brigadier Gordon Lethbridge, Steward. He runs the United Nations Intelligence Task Force, or UNIT for short. His mother used to run the place, and his grandfather before that. I basically work for them, although they did remove my office.
Man, this day is one big info dump, isn't it?
Are you upstairs, sir?
Yes, Johnson, I'm here. And I would like to introduce Private Johnson. She's Osgood's right hand. Professor Malcolm Taylor introduced her himself. You remember Malcolm?
Of course I do. I still use his measurement.
He would be pleased to hear that.
Okay, enough intros, and since nobody asked, I'm Jamie. Can we get back to the fact that we are about to be invaded by evil plastic aliens?
UNIT has secured the building where a few of the meteorites have been collected. We basically have everything under control. However, we entered the building and we discovered a plastic duplicate. We wanted to capture it, but it escaped. Untraceable.
Ah, so that's why you need me.
Exactly. Me and Private Johnson are protecting this meteorite, and you and your friend, Miss?
Just Jamie.
Oh. Well, you and Jamie can go find the untraceable person?
Well, no time to waste. Keep in touch, Brigadier. Are you doing okay?
I think so. It's just quite a lot to take in.
Oh, that's all right. You're in the TARDIS now. She can keep you safe and sound until this is all over.
What? And missed an exciting adventure? Absolutely not.
That's the spirit. Now let's see what this shed can do, eh? Maybe if I use the origin tracer. No, that will only bring me back in time. What if
Wait a second, back in time? So not just a police box, but also a DeLorean?
Funny you say that. I was a ghostwriter on Back to the Future, you know. Bob Gale and I did have some fun over the years. He got the word flux capacitor from me because I was repairing mine on his driveway when all of a sudden...
Oh, Doctor, thank goodness you're alright.
We only just entered the TARDIS, so yeah.
And who might you be?
Jamie? Brigadier, we just met.
No, we certainly did not. I only just arrived.
Oh, blimey. That's bad.
I think I'm beginning to understand what just happened. That's why I rushed over here. The Nestine have created duplicates of important figures, as they have done before. And they've got my likeness off the internet.
Oh, bugger! That means they just got hold of the last meteorite.
Where did he say he was heading?
The epicenter.
Unit was collecting meteorites in a new facility sponsored by HOG, and we need to get there as quickly as we can.
Say no more. Jamie, you're going to love this.
What's happening?
Oh, we're flying through time and space.
Well, I was not expecting space-time travel on my first meeting with you, Doctor.
Any second. If you open those doors, we'll be inside the epicenter. 1 whole minute before we dematerialized.
What?
Oh, I will explain later. Be careful leaving the TARDIS. The duplicate is probably expecting us.
Not to worry, I'm armed.
Your grandfather should have told you, Gordon. I do not approve of guns.
He did tell me that. And he also told me not to listen to your poppycock. My duplicates only deserve one thing: 5 rounds rapid.
Whoa, you're the aggressive type, aren't you?
If it saves the human race, yes. This is Gordon Lethbridge, Steward, and I demand to speak to my duplicate.
Oh, no, Gordon, not like this. Listen to me, you're going to get yourself killed.
I mean, he is kind of right, though. It's not the smartest thing to just shoot at your enemy, especially when you don't know where they are.
Down!
And there we go. Just like I said, Doctor, hit it exactly in the right spot.
You have not destroyed me.
There will be no more shooting! We've dealt with enough violence today, don't you think?
You've been naive, Doctor. You've brought us just what we needed.
What do you need, then?
Me, isn't it?
That's right, Doctor. We will inject you and the rest of this planet with a plastic mixture. You will be fed to the Nestine consciousness.
And you think that will work?
Look, Doctor, it's Private Johnson. She even brought backup.
They're duplicates, watch out!
There's no use in resisting. You will be captured as test subjects, and you, Doctor, you will be our new leader.
Oh, no, I won't.
Why haven't you done something, Doctor? Use your lightsaber.
It's a sonic screwdriver, and I can't reach it when I'm being held by plastic dummies, now can I? But don't worry, I'm fighting in my own way.
You call this fighting?
I'm fighting time, and if I'm not mistaken...
Greyhound leader, this is Greyhound 1. We are in position. We will commence the attack immediately.
That's the real Private Johnson. She will kick you.
Doctor, they're shooting at them. You just said you were against guns.
Oh, but this is my own invention. It's a signal jam. See, the atoms are controlled through a brain signal. They're like a hive mind. If you jam the signal, they become inactive. In other words, turning the living plastic into normal plastic again.
You have not seen the last of the Nestine consciousness!
But how did you know that my privates were going to arrive at that exact time?
Oh, Gordon, come on. Time machine, remember? Right, I think it's time for me to go. Crisis averted.
All the Autons have been successfully deactivated, sir. Their control matrix has been destroyed. We should be safe now.
Thanks.
For what, miss?
I don't know. Saving the world, I guess.
It's our job, miss. Doctor?
Oh, don't salute. Never salute. I hate saluting.
She's kind of cute.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
I think she's seen enough today. It's time for you to go home, don't you think?
Home? You think you can just drop me off at home after all that? Man, this was amazing. I mean, I nearly got killed. All the stuff we did today was quite dangerous. But on all my travels around the world, I have never had so much adrenaline coursing through my veins.
First of all, I think that's none of your business, Brigadier. Second, I think I'd rather take her with me. What do you think, Jamie?
With you?
Yes. See the stars, planets, suns, backwards or forwards, outwards, inwards, up or down, left or right, even diagonally. There's no stopping my TARDIS.
You really want me to travel with you?
Of course, kiddo.
We will do the cleanup, Doctor. As always. But thanks for all the help.
You and your team did most, if not all of it, Gordon. I'm glad to see the Earth is in safe hands. Your grandfather would be proud.
Thank you, Doctor.
Well, Jamie, where to now?
I want to see some obscure parts of history. Yeah, I mean, the history books are great and all, but I want to see things you don't learn about in school.
I know just where to start.
Is this the new one?
Yep, fresh from the ice of the South Pole. They say she has been stuck there since 1986.
And who's gonna be her cellmate?
The princess.
Oh man, this is going to be a tough one. Have they found out what species this new arrival is?
Not yet.
The report says she has 2 hearts. She'll fit in here just fine.
Where am I?
Ma'am, she is waking up.
Use the taser.
What? No, I'm not human. I'm not like you. Ah!
Madam President, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
You better have a good reason. I was just about to take a stroll with K9, wasn't I?
I have a good reason, madam. We detected a time fracture on Earth.
Well, nothing you and your team cannot solve, right?
Indeed, madam. However, this may pique your interest. It concerns the Doctor.
What is the old fool up to now?
We have no trace of their TARDIS since the year 1986 of Earth's Common Era.
I think our stroll will have to wait, K9. Get the presidential TARDIS ready.
Your new roommate has arrived, Your Highness.
I thought Henrietta and I agreed.
On having no cellmates in my cell?
Like she cares what you freaks want. Now, don't make too much of a fuss about it, okay? You know what happened during the last riot?
Just you wait till I get out of here.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Oh. That was a loud bang.
Oh, hi there.
That's a new voice. Oh, hello. I'm the doctor. At least I think I still am. I could be John Smith.
You don't look like John Smith to me. My parents and I did once meet a man called the Doctor. Back here on this very planet, in fact.
Did they now? What did he look like?
The only thing I vividly remember is his umbrella. The handle was shaped like a question mark.
And what did you say your name was again?
I haven't told you mine yet. I am Princess Jessica Malaya of the planet Chimeria.
You're a Chimeran, aren't you? I've met Chimerans here on Earth, back in Wales at a holiday camp.
But that's ridiculous. That was a man. That can't be you.
Yes, it was me. A different face, but me. Ah, how time flies. Your mother was so scared, and Billy. Oh, Billy loved us so much. Becoming a hybrid species just to raise you. You were so young back then.
I cannot remember much of my hours on Earth, but you being that very same man baffles me.
Funny story, actually. A few hours ago, I was a man. Now I am not, I believe.
Hours? But that's impossible. You've been here for a few days at least. Don't you know where they found you?
Days? No, it can't be. I remember regenerating and...
What?
Regenerating, changing every cell in my body. It's less complicated than it sounds, honestly. Still, I am sure that it was just a few hours ago. I was in the South Pole and... Wait! I was frozen, wasn't I?
Well, it is the South Pole.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Jessica, what year is this?
2022?
Ah, yes, 2020. What? I've been frozen for 36 years. Why would you, when you dig up someone that has been frozen in ice for 36 years, put them in a cell instead of a museum? Where is this cell anyway?
The guards call it Area 51.
Oh, lovely! Dreamland! Are we the only ones here?
Calling all prisoners. Lunchtime.
Oh, good. Perfect time to meet some of my friends. Come on. We can sit over here.
Oh, look at that. Hello, I'm the doctor. It's lovely to meet such a wide selection of species here together. A Silurian and a sea devil. Man, that sounds like the beginning of a terrible joke, doesn't it? Oh, and a Hath. Still bubbling away, aren't you? All right, I'll shut up. I'm just very confused. I woke up not too long ago and I'm trying to make sense of it all. Why are you all here?
We've been captured, tortured, enslaved, etc., etc.
We tried to stay together to one day overthrow the chief.
And that chief is?
That would be Miss Henrietta.
Well, I think overthrowing is a big word. I am, however, thinking of a prison break. I've got it almost completely planned out. Koh'rel, the Silurian, can poison the guards from a distance. Jiren, the Sea Devil, can scramble the camera signal with his sonar abilities. The Hath can build an explosive from the guards' guns that will blow up the wall and we all escape. The only problem is getting past the door security program. We are, after all, locked up at night.
I think I can help you with that. Nothing a little Venusian Aikido can solve.
Genius.
Sounds like a plan. When will we escape?
I think we can do it tonight.
Attention all prisoners, lunchtime is over. Please return to your assigned cells.
Okay, so you three stay put until the doctor and I can free you tonight. I think there should be just enough time between patrols to open your doors and escape.
Hey, slackers, move it. I haven't got all day.
Doctor, you ready?
Ha! I was born ready.
Awesome. Follow me. They aren't far from here.
There they are.
Okay, we should have just enough time before they routinely check our cells again.
Hey, you lot! What's going on? We are breaking out. I will have no such thing. We are imprisoned here, and even in imprisonment, we stay honorable. Santa ha!
Who cares? We aren't even Sontarans.
If you go on with this foolish boy, I will have to call the guards.
Always the same with these Sontarans. We better hurry then.
Guards! We have escapees! Seize them! Guards!
Jiren, scramble the signals. Let's move, people.
Guards! I see guards at 3 o'clock.
You know what to do.
Here are the guns, Hath. She says it might take some time.
We better hurry.
She says she's almost there. Few more seconds.
There they are, sir. Just like I said.
You foul git! And look who he has brought with him.
Thank you, my good Sontaran. Good evening, everyone.
Oh, good! Are you going to help us escape?
I'm afraid I will do no such thing. It seems I have arrived at the perfect moment. Just in time to see all your hopes crushed. Surprised to see you here, Princess. You must be the leader of this group, then?
Henrietta. Well, if you hadn't forced me into having a cellmate.
I've had enough of you. Throw them in solitary.
Madam President, time has been restored to how it should be. There's still no sign of the doctor here. However, we did find a blue police box.
A blue police box? Oh, look at that. How I miss her.
Doctor? Doctor! No, doctor. Let me see. I must have it somewhere.
Have what?
Got it. Listen, you go back to the presidential TARDIS. Return it to Gallifrey. I will see if the doctor is inside his TARDIS. If he is not, I can always ask if the TARDIS knows where he is and track him down. K9, you come with me.
Affirmative.
But Madam President, what about your duties in the time that you're gone?
I will be back on Gallifrey before you can pronounce my full name and titles.
Doctor.
Jessica?
Doctor. Over here. Go to the back of your cell.
Oh my! Is that a sneaky little talkie hole?
It sure is.
Man, the state of this place. It's incredible that they've managed to keep you all in here.
Tell me about it. I've used this crack many times before.
Am I correct to assume that this is not your first time in solitary?
I will neither confirm nor deny that.
How long have you been in this hellhole?
17 years.
How did you end up here, Jessica?
I crash landed just 5 miles from this place. I was put in an escape pod, sent back to Earth because my mother, the Queen, was sure they would take good care of me here.
They couldn't take care of you on Shimuria?
Shimuria is gone. It was destroyed. In the Time War. This Earth was my parents' last hope. They're all gone now.
I know the feeling. I am sorry, Jessica. Somehow I feel like it's all my fault.
I don't think so. It's not like you were the only Time Lord.
I am now. Well, not exactly. The master could still be out there. By Rassilon, who knows who else is out there?
I just wish there was a way out of here.
If only I had my sonic screwdriver. Then we would be out there in a jiffy. Unless they've... No way.
It's not like the place is that well protected. This building is basically falling apart at the seams.
Wait! Who is this Henrietta person that is supposed to be running this place?
Big businesswoman. But only because her dad owned a few things back in the day. They say he once had a giant bunker full of alien memorabilia. One day, after an incident with one of the living aliens, killing almost all of his personnel, the government wanted to erase his memory. Now, this is where it all gets a little fuzzy. From what I heard, the FBI took hold of the case and were planning on arresting him. A few days later, he was back in his office because of a lack of evidence.
Jessica, what's Henrietta's last name?
Van Statten.
Van Statten, Van Statten, Van Statten, Van Statten, where are you?
Easy, easy. What do you want?
You bring me Henrietta Van Statten, or I will blow this place to smithereens!
Oh, how do you want to do that?
Ha! The same way I opened this door. And that one.
What? How did you do that?
Let's just say I'm really good with doors. So, are we going to see Miss Van Statten?
Can we get Miss Van Statten over to solitary, please?
I'd rather have you take them to me.
Just like you asked, ma'am. Here they are.
Henrietta Van Statten. I should have known. Your father and I met a few years ago. Well, in linear Earth time at least. You would think that you, of all people, would know what happens when you keep a live specimen in your collection. It almost killed your father. Why would you do this?
It's really quite simple. I became the warden of this prison because of my father. And the aliens were already inside. I got a hold of my own collection. It made my father so proud. Easiest decision I've ever made. What I would like to know, Doctor, is how you managed to open that cell door.
Actually, I'm still confused about that as well.
I told you, Jessica. I'm good with doors. The property is dated and very much behind on upkeep. It was a case of Venusian Aikido to find the right spot on the door where the lock would fracture.
Well, we need to make sure we'll get an extra strong cage for you then. You will be the most beautiful piece in my whole collection. The last of the Time Lords.
Henrietta Van Statten, it is time to give up. We are no longer your playthings.
Don't make me laugh. You lot. Rioting.
I don't want to be rude, but you should check your monitors.
Miss Van Statten, we're having a serious problem. There's a prison riot. We need to...
Ugh, I hate doing everything myself.
Doctor?
Henrietta, this is not the way to solve this problem.
I think it is. I've been waiting forever for other people to solve my problems, and they never do it right. I think that is the one thing money can buy. Proper personnel. You know what they say. If you want it done right, do it yourself. I think I will start with the princess. Any last words from our Royal Highness?
The evil woman is defeated. You are safe now, Princess. Allow me to take you to the rest of the group, with you as our new leader.
How about that? It sounds like the problem is already solving itself. What are you guys planning on doing with, her?
I think it is best to give her back to the humans.
I think my lift has arrived.
What is that?
That, Jessica, is the savior of the day.
Doctor?
Yes?
Oh, look at that. You've upgraded.
And who might you be?
My name is Romana President of the Supreme Council of Gallifreyan and all her dominions, holder of the wisdom of Rassilon, preserver of the Matrix, guardian of the legacy of Omega. And what in the name of Rassilon happened here?
The stunned woman on the ground over there was basically making an alien zoo.
That is not very nice.
Romana! How lovely to see you! Shall we go inside? Oh, this is Jessica, by the way. Princess Jessica.
Hi there.
Hello.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then.
Yes, of course. You have your community to run here. Like a proper princess.
Yeah, about that. Not sure how I feel about that whole leadership thing.
Well, there's always the option of coming with me.
With you? And Romana and
just Romana.
With you? And just Romana? Inside that thing.
Yes! Oh, that would be amazing. Don't you think, Romana? Oh, I love the...
Is she always like this? Yes, but she will grow on you.
Koh'rel, keep an eye on Area 51 in the meantime, will you?
Of course, my princess.
Goodbye.
Is our first tour ready to depart?
Yes, sir. Sol 3 spaceport is completely under our control. The Shadow Proclamation has given the green light to chameleon tours.
Very well. The first destination will be Cambodia 6. Soon, we shall be reborn.
Spacecraft landing. Airport 635. Spacecraft identified. Type 14 TARDIS.
Okay, I think this is the first time we've landed somewhere and we're not immediately arrested.
Exaggeration is one of your many talents, Iris. In case you were wondering, which I very much hope you were, we just arrived at Sol 3 spaceport.
Sol 3? As in Earth? We're at the spaceport on Earth?
After years of collaboration with the Shadow Proclamation and some persuasion, by me, of course, they finally opened a spaceport on Earth in the year 7205.
Why, when you have a perfectly good spaceship that can move through time and space, would you need to go to spaceport?
I promised you a trip, and by now you've probably noticed that the TARDIS has a knack for getting us into trouble. And that's why today we are going hands-free, so to speak. No TARDIS, just us, a suitcase, and a giant board of locations you can choose from.
Okay, not gonna lie, that does sound pretty awesome.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go then!
Wow, this is impressive. Look at that architecture. The way the natural light flows through the structure of the building itself. I should film one of my vlogs here. My views would skyrocket.
You know what I told you.
I know, no vlogging.
Just in time. Hello.
Greetings and welcome to Sol 3 Spaceport, part of the Shadow Proclamation's intergalactic traveling agencies. My name is W.I.M. How can I help you?
That's one hell of an impressive robot.
Thank you.
This is WIM, or Wireless Information Module. I helped design these. They basically run the whole place. Well, everywhere there is need for personnel other than the Judoon. The WIMs are controlled by the managing operating mainframe. The voice you sometimes hear in the background, that's her. She's like a mum for the WIMs.
Passenger identified. Welcome back, Doctor.
He recognizes me. How lovely.
Certainly, Doctor. Who is your traveling companion?
I'm Iris. Pleasure to meet you.
We were planning on taking a random trip. Do you have any suggestions?
We have a new agency which just got introduced. Their upcoming flight will be to Carbodia 6.
Let me see. Can you tell me something about Carbodia 6?
Certainly. Carbodia 6. Part of the Shadow Proclamation.
Listen, I just need to see if I can still buy tickets to Carbodia 6.
There are still 3 tickets remaining for the flight to Carbodia 6 that leaves in 2 hours.
Perfect. One of those, please.
Certainly. We shall create a passenger profile.
This is going to take forever.
Name, please.
Archibald Thomas Brannigan.
Connection found. Are you Archibald Thomas Brannigan, Professor of Earthonomics?
Yes, that's me. Thank goodness this technology recognizes my intelligence.
Here's your ticket. Please proceed to customs. And that concludes our brief introduction to Carbodia 6.
So?
Sounds good. I can't wait to see those funky trees made out of rubber.
It's quite interesting, actually. It's because of the high quantity of sap in the trees which react to the unique atmosphere on Carbodia 6. Anyway, off we go then. Carbodia 6. 2 tickets, please.
You are in luck, Doctor. These are the last 2 remaining tickets to Carbodia 6 in the upcoming week.
Chameleon Tours. I love this logo. It even changes color.
What did you say?
It changes color.
No, the agency.
Chameleon Tours. It's here on the ticket, look.
Oh no.
Oh yes, I like it when you do your own, no?
WIM, override basic protocol, code Iratis.
Code accepted.
Tell me who is in charge of Chameleon Tours.
Error 500. Reset will commence in...
Of course.
This trip is not going to be as relaxing as intended, is it?
Chameleon Tours is an organization I once stopped at Gatwick Airport. They are identity thieves. A huge scientific mix-up on their planet left them without faces or identities. They now go from planet to steal them.
Language assimilated. Earth, English.
Yes, thank you. I didn't understand a word of that.
They thought I broke this WIM, but you knuckleheads should be more careful with what company you're allowed to operate as a traveling agency out of here.
We do not recognize ourselves in that complaint.
Chameleon Tools, one of your agencies, is evil and corrupt.
There is no such agency.
But it says so right here on the ticket.
WIMs deal with tickets. No further reason to continue this conversation.
And they just walked away. Can they just do that?
Oh, the blasted. Never mind. Iris, I think we are going to Cambodia 6, or wherever they want to take us.
Finally, this queue is taking forever. One more. What?
I'm sorry. It seems like you radiate residual Artron energy.
Oh, of course. I forgot to fill in the form, didn't I?
If you have recently partaken in time travel, please fill in form D23, which you can return at dusk E3.
Okay, let's get through customs. I just added some filled-in forms about the Artron energy to the system.
Artron energy?
The energy that stays inside you when you time travel.
Wicked.
Have a safe flight, Iris. Have a safe flight, Doctor.
Oh, I do hope so.
There you go. One seat for you, Doctor. One seat for you, Iris.
Oh, can I sit next to the window, please?
Fine, Iris. I think it's best that I sit next to the other passenger. Space travel isn't normal airplane travel. We could be traveling with all types of aliens.
Like cats.
Welcome, Archibald. Your seat is right over here.
Thank you. Good afternoon, you two. Professor Archibald Thomas Brannigan is the name.
You are absolutely amazing.
Pardon, my friend. They are still quite new to space travel. My name is John Smith, and this is Iris.
John Smith? With a fashion statement of question marks on your collar? I don't think so. I know exactly who you are, Doctor.
Man, he's quick.
But how?
It took me a second because I was looking for a kilt. But in a way it makes sense for you not to have it on right now. My doctor clearly gave me instructions to look for this version of him.
What are you on about?
You see, my doctor, which by your reaction clearly is your future, handed me this kilt just before he sent me back home. Brannigan, he said, if you ever see me again, which will probably be with a different face, hand me this kilt. Since then, I've been carrying it with me wherever I go.
It's good to see that my future self still has a remarkable sense of personality. But this kilt... amazing craftsmanship.
All by hand, no machine, not even for weaving the fabric.
Wait, so a cat from your future is handing you a kilt from your future face, body, whatever. My brain hurts.
Probably because of the air compression. Want a mint?
Oh yes, lovely. Thanks, Archie. Wait, I can call you Archie, right? Long names aren't really my thing.
Oh, I do like Archie. But back to business. Because I can sense you are not here because you so desperately want to visit Cambodia 6.
You're right indeed, Doctor. My son went on a trip to Cambodia 6 too, and my husband and I haven't heard from him since. I delved into the archives of the New York University to discover that these chameleon tours mean nothing but trouble. So I set out to do what you always do, dive in face first. I bought a ticket, and now I am here to see where they take us.
This is your captain speaking. We are leaving Earth in 5 minutes. All WIM droids, please leave the ship. On behalf of Chameleon Tours, welcome on board.
The last flight will enter the mothership in 1 hour.
Excellent. Prepare all the beds. I want us transferred to another body as soon as possible.
Oh, Doctor, that smell. Ugh.
Chloroform. You two take one of these pills and act like you fainted. Keep quiet until I start talking again.
Well then, bottoms up.
Director, craft is safe to be docked to mothership.
Perfect. We will be ready.
Director, we seem to be 3 shells short.
Impossible. The craft was completely filled. We sold all the tickets. They must be immune to the gas. Find them. Quickly.
Stay quiet. If my memory serves me well, the main control center should be in the room behind that door.
Okay, that's nice and all, but what are we going to do when we enter it?
There should be a way to save all the passengers, but also the chameleons. I have developed a piece of AI which can create new identities for these chameleons. I only hope it works. Brannigan, are you alright? You seem quiet.
There he is, Doctor. Daddy is here. I can see my son.
Sorry, if you don't mind me asking, but he doesn't look very, cat-like.
He is our adopted son.
Ah.
Don't worry, Brannigan. I am certain we can save him. Follow me.
How is it possible to have 3 shells disappear?
Oh! I was expecting this room to be completely empty.
Yeah, great job, Doc.
Now is not the time for your sarcasm, Iris.
The 3 missing shells. This saves me a lot of time searching.
You are the leader of this operation, I presume?
You are correct. I am the director.
I almost didn't recognize you. You look completely different. Mind you, you could say the same about me. If you haven't noticed yet, it's me, the doctor.
You have indeed changed your appearance, just like us. This will make you understand why we need these shells to stay alive.
Yes, however, not quite. I want to make a deal.
Doctor, what the hell are you doing?
Trust me, I know that face. That's his I've got an idea face.
I give you back your individual identities if you give us back your shells.
Director, these are the missing shells. Shall I put them down?
Teddy! What are you doing?
Who is Teddy? I don't know what this shell is talking about.
This cat kind probably recognizes your shell. See, Doctor? Shells are important to us. Without them, we are nothing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I've thought of everything. Inside my sonic device, I have a program running which scans every single being I've been in close proximity to. With a little bit of AI, it can create completely new identities for you.
See, Iris, I told you. The doctor always has a plan.
Really? Wow.
Are you suggesting a peace offering?
No more stealing, no more identity theft. Just you, the chameleons. A race that finally has their identity back.
Wait, hold on. Aren't these evil aliens stealing people's identity? And you're just letting them get away with it?
Is a bee evil because it stings when it is in mortal danger? Is a dog evil because it bites the one attacking it? If we take away the immediate threat of extinction, they no longer have to go to extreme measures to protect their livelihood. Not every evildoer is inherently bad, Iris. It's all a matter of perspective. You'll learn to see that soon enough.
If you follow me, we can change our devices with your created AI. Afterwards, we will bring you to the shell containment room.
Isn't this incredible, Teddy? The man I told you all about has saved the day.
It is such an honor to meet you, Doctor. My father has told me a lot about the adventures you two had.
Oh, I can't wait to have them.
Man, time travel is making this whole meeting extremely complicated.
Oh, come on, Iris. It's not that difficult. Archie and I just met in the wrong order. It does tend to happen when you're my age.
I think it's time for Teddy and me to go home.
Not to worry. I made sure that Jaduna are heading this way with emergency rescue ships. You two will be back on New Earth in no time.
Okay, but how are we getting back to the TARDIS?
Oh, you just watch. I really don't use this feature often enough.
Such an incredible sight to see.
Hey, Daddy, what would you say if I dropped you and your pops off back home? I'm sure Iris would love to see how Catkind and...
Lupari.
They would love to see how a Catkind and Lupari live on a reconstructed Earth.
Now, that's a really nice offer, Doctor. However, we have to decline. My partner is picking us up from the spaceport. We're taking a trip to Mars to check out the Ice Warrior Museum.
It's nice to meet you, Archie. And you too, of course, Teddy.
Good luck in the future, Iris. If you ever want to put all of these travels to good use, we could always use new teachers at the New York University.
I don't think I'd be the right fit for a position like that, but thanks for considering me.
Until we meet again, Renegade.
Likewise, Doctor. Oh, how I miss that sound.
Welcome all 13 of you on this special day. Today, our children of ducks will endure multiple trials, testing both their physical and mental strength. After the tournaments, Ducks himself will choose 7 blessed ones who may serve him in the realm of Denion. In the name of our Lord Ducks, I open the games. Long live the children of ducks.
That's strange. Ever a slight vibration in the ground.
Good day, miss. You look lost. Can I help you?
Oh, hello, dear. I'm the doctor, and I would like to know what all these celebrations are about.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Porville. Today are the trials of ducks. Us Ramagorians celebrate it every 35 years. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Ramagorian? Amazing! What are these trials of ducks precisely?
Once in a generation, a child is blessed by our All-Father ducks and is born with multicolored skin. When these children turn 18, they compete in the trials of ducks.
Multicolored skin? Just like yours?
Yes, just like mine. That's why I'm competing today.
Is there a prize for the winner?
There is no winner. 7 of us get chosen by All-Father Ducks to serve him in his domain of Dinion.
Oh, and do you hope to be one of these 7?
Great Mother says it's a blessing, and that serving All-Father Ducks is the highest honor anyone can achieve for the family.
And what is your own opinion?
If I get chosen by All-Father Ducks, I will never return to my home again. I will have to leave my whole life behind.
And if you don't compete?
I will be exiled, sent into the forest. Nobody knows what's in there.
There you are, Porville. Your first task is about to begin. We can't have you not show up to your first trial.
Ah, hello. Porville's great mother, I presume?
Precisely, dearie. Great Mother Moonavir. And you are?
The doctor, at your service. You know what puzzles me, if I may be so forward? Ramagorians don't live much longer than 52 years. You don't really seem to fit that mold.
As one of the Great Mothers, I learned the secret of longevity, which has been passed from generation to generation to guide our people.
Shall we go to the trial?
Great idea, Porville.
Dear families of Ramagog, our first task will be a contest of wit. Our children of ducks.
All right, this is it, my boy. Have faith. I believe in you. Make the family proud.
Thank you, Great Mother.
Good luck, Porville.
Good luck to you all. Let the game begin.
Great Mother.
Yes, dear?
How does Ducks choose those 7?
When the trials are done, all the children of Ducks will stand on the sacred altar, and the 7 winners will disappear to Dinion.
Right. So this Ducks rules you all?
Not quite. Archduchess Celion rules us. However, we serve Ducks, and in return, he provides fertilizer for our fields.
Well, thank you for your company, Great Mother. I have to go now. I have more pressing matters to attend to. I will be back when this task is done. Where was I? Slight vibrations. Let me see. A planet without heat in its core. There must be a source of heat somewhere to sustain such an ecosystem. Hold on a second. Artificial air pockets? Reinforced with iron? That makes little sense for a society as primitive as this one. Oh, the children! They're in danger!
My dear families of Ramagog, the time has come for Ducks to judge. I invite all children of Ducks to say their final goodbyes and join each other on the altar.
I guess the this might be goodbye then.
Goodbye, Boervil. Have faith. I believe in you.
Thank you, Great Mother.
Boervil! Step away from the altar. This is not safe. My Sonic said that your planet...
Thank you, dearie. We've heard enough from you today. Good luck. Now go join your equals.
Boervil, I'm begging you.
It's all right, Doctor. I've known this day would come.
My dear families of Ramagorn, the time has come for ducks to choose. Our children of ducks have endured his trials and taken their place upon the altar. I call upon ducks to use his wisdom and choose those fit to serve him in Dinion. All Father, please choose. Ducks has chosen. Congratulations to the chosen ones. Now we celebrate.
They disappeared? But how? They can't just be gone. There must be a way to... Think, Doctor, think. It must be a one-way teleport. That's it. That's why nobody returns from that place. Let's put this theory to the test.
An announcement from all Father Ducks.
Welcome, my blessed children. We are so pleased and honored to welcome all of you to Dinion. As you already have seen, a welcome meal has been prepared for you all. Now, eat, drink, and enjoy. Afterwards, it will be revealed what your duties will entail in the services of me, All Father Ducks.
Ooh, a meal! How delightful. Can I join?
Doctor? How can you be here? Only the chosen ones will ascend to Dinion.
Oh, I have my ways. Enough chit-chat. I've worked up quite an appetite. What a wonderful meal. It would be a shame to waste it.
An announcement from all Father Ducks.
There is a person eating from this meal who is not one of my blessed children. Only they can eat. Protectors of the faith, apprehend this person and escort her to Moorbond.
Moorbond? Not that place.
What's so wrong with Moorbond?
It's an awful, foul place. You see, Doctor, our great mothers tell stories of great obsidian gates, beyond which horror lies that would melt your brain. Nobody ever comes back.
Well, lucky for me, I am a somebody.
You shall come with us.
Gentlemen, can you wait a second? I was just enjoying this meal. Thank you very much.
Unacceptable.
Careful! It is completely unnecessary to grab me like that. Mind the clothes. They wrinkle easily.
Doctor!
No fear, my friends. I have been in worse situations than this. Take me to your leader.
An announcement from all Father Ducks.
Dear children, now that this uninvited guest has been escorted to Moorbond, please enjoy your meal. Shortly, the 7 priests will arrive, and you will be assigned a guardian. Each of you will accompany one of them. They will further instruct you in your assigned task.
This is supposed to be Moorbond. I expected horrifying creatures and a lot of screaming. More fire, you know? What do I get? A bloody cell. Just an ordinary cell. Let me tell you, I have been in worse cells than this one. You heard me? I have been in worse cells!
You will be silent.
When is the next meal? I'm still a little peckish.
You will be silent.
I can see you're not a people person. That can be a problem in your profession, you know. It wouldn't hurt you to change.
You will be silent.
If those are the only words in your vocabulary, then a conversation with you is not possible. Such a pity. Good day to you too, friend. A comfortable iron bench. Lovely. I'll just sit here and wait for you.
You're an utter fool.
Sorry? Yes, hello. I did not see you there. I thought I was the only one in Moorbond. I'm the doctor, and you are?
I am Camadon. You better not provoke the protectors of the faith.
Why not?
Bodies that are judged useless return to Ramagog.
I mean, that's not too bad.
As fertilizer.
According to Great Mother Munafir, only a very select few live far beyond the age of 52. But you don't appear to fit her description.
Correct you are, Doctor. I am 62 years old. I do not know the reason as to why I did not die, but I'm still among the living. That is one of the reasons why I am in Moorbond.
There's more than one reason?
I've discovered the terrible secret behind Dinion, ducks, all of it.
For further instructions, Walburga, your task will be to maintain the power of Dinion. Go with the Priest of Power for further instructions. Porfail, your task will be to protect Dinion. You will become the head of the Protectors of the Faith. Go with the Priest of Keeper of the Faith for further instructions. Your guardian priests have been assigned. You have now been informed what your task will be. Bless you all, my children.
The most horrible secret that I've discovered was about the fate of the so-called Blessed Children. After years of hard work on the ship, they must educate the new arrivals. If that education is done, they die within a year. Afterwards, they either become fuel for the ship or fertilizer.
Fertilizer for what, by the way? I did not see any vegetation on the ship.
No, I'm afraid it's more morbid. The fertilizer is used by the villagers for their crops.
To think that they do not even have a choice to participate. How gruesome.
Hush! The guard is coming back. Hide!
Cameron! You do not need to hide. I think I know who that is. Porfail! Splendid to see you, but why are you here?
Doctor? I'm here because the priest sent me to this place for my education. I'm selected to become the protector of Dinion. Why are you here? I thought you were taken to Moorbond.
Well, Porfail, the truth is, this is the great and horrifying Moorbond.
No, this can't be. I don't believe you. Moorbond is a foul place. It.
Well, it's not like these cells are exactly sanitary.
Hold up. There's something else in there with you.
That something is a person, Cameron, my fellow inmate. We had an interesting conversation just now. He told me a lot about this place and about ducks. The place you call Dinion is actually part of a ship. The ship is not traveling on the water, but in space. Did you hear the humming sound when you came in? Not to mention the slight vibrations. This is all created by the engine of this ship. Oh, but that's why they're called the Floating Islands of Ramagog. A fleet of spacecrafts reverted into habitable ecosystems.
Islands? Plural?
Yes, there are many more, all with their own cultures and habits. I never quite grasped that idea, but now that I'm here, I do. Oh, sorry for the detour. The engines, did you feel them?
Yes, I've heard and felt them, and I found it strange, but I never second-guessed it. One of the priests is the priest of power. Their task is to maintain the power of Dinion. So, to keep the engine running, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. They are the chosen ones that came before you. They are also Remogorians.
I did not recognize them as Remogorians. That could be because they were wearing these silver masks and robes. But what about the protectors of the faith? They don't even look like us.
No, they do not. As a matter of fact, they are not even alive. They are some sort of construct. Simply put, this is all part of a grand play, all directed by dogs. This one will be difficult. Dux is a person of flesh and blood, just like you and me. He wants you to believe that he has eternal life, but he does not. The name Dux is passed on from person to person to keep the belief that he is immortal.
That is a lie! Dux is the Allfather. He's an eternal deity. I do not believe you.
If you cannot accept it from her, can you accept it from me, a fellow Remogorian? It is all true. I found out all about it during my years here. I am Camadon, son of Mornever.
Great Mother always told me to respect the judgment of my elders. However true this may be, it's still so much to take in.
Elders? You mean to say we are related?
Yes. Mornever is my great mother. You must be my great uncle.
Enough! I have heard enough! Protectors of the faith, bring them to my throne room. Then I will punish them for their crimes myself.
You shall come with us.
Good to see you, old friend. You heard what Duck said. Actually take us to your leader. Now. Well, I have to give my compliments to the decorator of this room. The use of fabric on the wall, curtains, a huge statue, and the wooden floor.
Silence! You shall only speak if requested by me. You are here because you all have transgressed one or more of the sacred laws. Camadon, you are still telling lies. I have had enough of you. As punishment, you will be taken away to a place where they will conduct experiments on you so that we might discover the secret of your longevity. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
I have hidden my research, and someday somebody else will find it, and I hope that on that day the truth will be told.
If that is your pitiful defense, so be it. He will be taken away. Seize him. Poor Vale, my child. You have heard these lies, this heretic fabrication. As you know, I am benevolent. I will forgive you. Come forward and repent before me.
No, I will not. I've heard and seen so much today. There are things that do not add up. You say you are benevolent, then why do you do this? No, I will not repent before you. I await my punishment.
Let it be so. Your punishment shall be that you
will return to your village to live there with your family.
What? Doctor? Is that you? Where are you?
Yes, a few moments ago you were here.
I never left the room. While Dux was focused on you, he paid no attention to me. This all reminded me of a story a friend once told me about a city made of emeralds and a powerful wizard. Turns out the wizard was a fraud, hidden away behind the screen. When I saw the curtains, I took my chance and literally took his place. You should see the view I've got from here. Screens with images from the ship and the village.
Is that the almighty Dux? Just a sad little man hiding behind a flimsy facade?
A facade indeed. It is all a performance, A play of power, and the power resides where you believe it resides. It's a trick, a shadow on the wall.
A play of power indeed, and you all have lost it. Protectors of the faith, seize these fools and escort them directly to Koh'rel.
You shall come with us.
No, you've got the wrong person. Take them, not me. What is happening? Release me, you fools.
While we were escorted here, we took a detour and reprogrammed your protectors. They now no longer recognize you as their leader.
You are out of bounds. You will be processed.
No! I am Dutch! You're...
What will become of him?
Fuel or fertilizer?
What?
Nothing. What will you do, Cameron?
I think I will take over Dinion and run it as a captain. Reveal the truth. I will contact the now ruling archduchess to find a solution.
What will you tell the people of the village? They must know the truth about all this.
I don't think that they are ready for that. That sort of change will take some time. They are not all as open-minded and clever as you. Baby steps, if you will.
So, what am I going to do then? I would love to go home and see my family again, but I cannot live there anymore with the knowledge I've gained. Besides, they all think I'm in Dinion serving ducks. Not to mention, now I know there's so much more to learn.
You can stay here. I am family, am I not? Besides, I can use someone like you to help me run this ship.
Or you could come with me to seek out new life and new civilizations. There's a lot to learn indeed, both here with Cameron and out there with me. So, what do you say?
Cameron? The doctor can give you control of the protectors. They can help you out instead of me. I think I'll go with the doctor. I'm thrilled to learn so much more. That will be an awfully big adventure.
Gentlemen, one beer please. I am parched.
Rip! Ain't it a bit early to start drinking? Or have you actually been working for once and need some refreshments?
You know I'm always working hard, Peter. I done set up a new goalpost for the little ones to play ball.
Right. So, did you manage to win from them this time?
It was a tie. Wolf, buddy, how'd you get here?
Rip Van Winkle!
Oh.
Right here, ma'am.
Thanks a lot, Pete. Darling, how was your day?
Well, let's see. The chickens, pigs, and cows have been fed.
The crops have all been watered. All seemed ready for me to start on tonight's stew. But we got no meat.
Well, that's great, darling.
And where do I find you?
In the King George pub. Rip, rip, rip. What is she to do with ya?
What am I to do with you?
How about
You're gonna go up the mountain and get us some meat. And no squirrels either. At least a deer. And you're skinning it. Oh, and take that mud with ya.
Some friend you are.
You better get out there, Rip. It's gonna be dark soon.
Yeah, I'm going. At least it's gonna be quiet up there. Maybe I can take a nap.
Well, don't nap too long. I shudder to think what your wife would do if you're not home before dark.
Come on, Wolf. Let's do some hunting. Stormy weather, boys, when the wind blows. We're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow ye winds blow. Jolly southwestern boys, steady she goes. Up jumps the eel with this slippery tail. Climbs up aloft and reefs the topsail. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather.
Boys, when the wind blows, we're all together, boys, blow ye winds westerly, blow your winds blow. Jolly southwester, boys, steady she goes.
Hello? Someone there? Hey, Wolf! Get back here! Wolf!
Hi there, buddy. Oh, watch the coat. Who's a good boy?
Some guard dog you are. I'm quite sorry, ma'am. He's, very excitable. Get down, boy.
Oh, that's quite all right. Mr.
Van Winkle, ma'am. Rip Van Winkle. And this here is Wolf.
Nice to meet you, Wolf. And Rip. It's a pleasure. Couple of questions. Rip, where am I, when am I, and have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
You're in the most gorgeous piece of land in all the British colonies, ma'am. The Catskill Mountains.
Right, and when was that?
1766. Are you quite alright, ma'am? What do you mean, out of the ordinary?
Oh, like any new animals, little green men, evil creatures?
The only evil creature I've seen today is my wife.
Hilarious. Why would the TARDIS send me here of all places?
The what now, ma'am?
Please stop it with the ma'ams. You could call me the doctor.
Alright then, the doctor.
No, just... never mind. Are you familiar with these mountains, Rip?
I know them like the back of my hand, doctor. Need some help finding your way?
That would be amazing. Believe it or not, I've never actually been here before.
Why would I not believe that?
Good point. Off to you.
And that's how I caught the biggest fish I, personally, had ever seen.
I bet you at the feast that night.
You'd think so. I actually got home late, missed dinner, and the next day the fish went bad. But I still got my story.
Well, at least there's that. Such a waste, though.
That little thing you have has been making noise like a cicada the whole way. You got one trapped in there?
This is my sonic screwdriver. It's like it's a tool that I used to... Hold on.
Wolf, come here, boy!
Rip, wait! Get down!
But my dog, he's right there, with some little folk. Who are those people, Doctor? Is that who you've been looking for?
I think they might be, Rip. I've never seen anything like them, though. They look like little Dutch settlers with their colorful coats and hats.
Right. I thought those outfits looked familiar.
Who is you then, boy? Who is you then?
I know it not, little Jan, but he looks like a curious boy. Like us, or not, boy?
I think he wants to be a friend, little Kees.
I think it also, little Dirk. Will you come with us, boy?
Let's get Wolf back.
Are you crazy? Put that down.
Are there more friends sitting in the bushes?
It is good, friends. Come here with us.
Is this boy your friend, new friends?
Yeah. There's my dog, Wolf. Come here, boy.
This is Rip, and I'm the doctor.
Who might you all be?
Hallo, my name is Little Jan, this is Little Kees, and that is Little Dirk.
We are settlers. We were a much bigger group. Multiple ships. But we got lost from them and sadly got stranded here on the wrong planet.
We have sent a message to our friends, but we have nothing heard yet.
What do you mean wrong planet?
That must be the message the TARDIS intercepted. Do you have a transceiver that sends your distress call?
Yes? Yes, I show it you, Doctor. Little Dirk, maybe you can invite Rip to play 9 pins.
I will do that. Here, Rip, you take the ball and roll it into the pins. Try to hit all them.
All right, seems easy enough.
You go play, Rip. I'll help them out. So where did you come from, little Jan? And how did you get those outfits?
We come from a planet that is dying, Doctor. Great floods are happening all over our homeworld. We had to flee to save our people. Kijk, we tried to look for a planet that is in technology similar to us. And when we crashed here, the first people that we saw were this and talk like so. So we tried to be like them. We made these clothes and we learned the language.
Oh yes, well, you're sounding perfect.
And this is our message device.
It looks a lot like Argonian tech, mixed with Cryon and so many other kinds. It's also jumbled up, no wonder you can't get your message out. How did you even get your hands on all this?
Oh, well, we found it along the way. We use it for the ship repairs. We trade and bargain with so many friends.
There should be a frequency to all this mess. There we go. Your distress call shouldn't be boosted now. I'm sure it will reach your people in no time.
If this is true, we will be grateful forever to you, Doctor. Please, come outside to celebrate it with us. We have drinks and games. I know for sure that your friend Rip is already partying.
Sounds like fun, little Jan. I'll follow you outside.
Was that a sonic device, by the way?
Indeed it is.
Strike! Strike! Another strike for you, Rip. You are very good at 9 pins. Have again a drink?
Doctor, these little fellas are the best. And this ale, it's to die for.
What if we make it interesting? If you can beat little Jan in 9 pins, we give you the whole barrel of the drink.
Oh, are you that good, little Jan?
From all the settlers, I am the best 9 pins player. I will take the challenge if you want, new friend.
Heck, I managed to beat the rest of you. I'm sure I can beat you too. The patrons of the King George pub are gonna love the contents of that there barrel.
Seems safe enough. Go ahead, Rip. I'm rooting for you.
Little Dirk, little Kees, go get the other barrel. The game will begin.
Where go you, little Kees? The barrel is this way.
I know it, little Dirk. But that doctor has landed here in a very special ship. Follow me.
It just looks like a wooden box.
Yeah, that is what it looks like. But I saw it appear out of nothing. This is impressive technology.
Okay then. But how do we take it with us?
Now, first, little Jan will lose the game of 9 pins. Then we will give them the barrel of sleepy drink. As they are sleeping, we can steal the box and the stick she uses to scan.
Right. The same way we have done it before?
Yeah, exactly. Now, come carry the barrel with me. It is heavy.
Yes, little Kees.
If you can make this, you win the whole game, Rip. The barrel will be yours.
Come on, Rip. Take it home.
All right. For all the marbles. Here we go. I did it! I did it!
Well, there you go, Rip. Now that's going to be quite the story.
A story with proof. Where's the barrel at?
I am good loser. You have a great game played, Rip. Ja hoor, een word the opponent. And And there is your prize, Rip.
Oh, and it's a beauty.
I suggest that we all of you toast from the barrel. Little Dirk, yeah, give everyone a drink, please.
Thank you, little Dirk. Oh, that smells really strong.
That's how you know it's the good stuff, Doc. To new friends and amazing stories.
To new friends and amazing stories.
Ooh, that is indeed very, very strong.
Whoa. Rip, are you alright? What did you give us?
Oh, just a customary drink from our home planet. To us it is harmless. For others that do not have our insights, it is a very potent sleepy potion.
I should have known. Fairy tale creatures are rarely this kind.
I must say, I was worried that the sonic device would pick up on the drink. All luck that it has never seen it before. You can better go to sleep now, Doctor. You look very tired, and the party is over anyway, eh? Our friends are here to pick us up. Us and your curious blue box.
No. I'll find you. That little... Rip, wake up! We have to... Oh, dear.
5 more minutes, dear.
Rip!
Present! I'm here. Oh, my back aches.
Those little thieves stole my Sonic. Oh my, Rip, you don't look too great.
Why? Did they draw on me? Is there a mirror? Oh wait, this'll do. Heck! They done put a fake beard on my face! Ow! Hey, it's real! And I got wrinkles. What happened last night, Doc?
It seems we were poisoned, my friend. I'm going to try to get you back to normal. But first we have to find my TARDIS. I remember little Jan saying he was taking her.
What in the heck is a TARDIS, Doc? And on that note, where the heck are we? Why is it all metal? I need to get home. My wife's gonna kill me.
I'm going to need you to be calm, Rip. We are going to solve this.
I'm gonna need you to tell me exactly who you are and what's happening.
I am not of this earth, Rip. I travel through space and time in my ship called the TARDIS. The little men are also not from here. They've stolen my ship and equipment and have abducted us. Now we need to find my ship and get out of here, understand?
I reckon I understood enough of those words for it to make sense. I'll follow you, Doc. Please get me home.
Will do, Rip. Come on.
Why goes it not open? We try it for 20 years. Nothing works.
No trails, no lasers, no phasers, not one single key.
I want to throw it into the sun! Ah!
Wait, nee joh, say you 20 years?
Nee, quick! Let's Derek, go check the prisoners. If they are not there, then come get us.
Huh? Oh, all right, little Jan.
All right, Rip. We'll just wait here until they see we're gone and go search for us.
Sounds like a plan, Doc.
Look at all this stolen and scavenged tech. There's Ice Warrior, Sontaran, Cybertech, and the ball is an electrical stun grenade. I remember a rich collector on Earth that would love this.
Yeah, I got none of that.
Shh, he's back.
Rip and the doctor are gone. I thought that maybe they go for their ship, so I brought extra people with me.
All right, everyone. Those stand before the blue box. We cannot let them through.
This is bad. You brought in 6 more guys. It's going to be a lot harder getting past them.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doctor, I have a plan. Get ready to run for your box.
Wait, Rip! Rip!
This should do the trick. Hey, little Jan!
Ja, there are they!
Let's play ninepins!
Yeah, that will do it. Run, Rip! All right, get in.
Are you sure, Doc? That's a small box, and I'm a married man.
That should do it. Time for them to sleep for a bit, and time for us to leave.
This box, I gotta sit down. What's going on with me, Doc? You said you would try to get me back to normal.
I have to land first, Rip. I'm locked in on your town. Might be a rough landing, so hold on.
Wait, we're flying right now?
I said, hold on.
Oh, that wasn't nice at all.
There we are. Hello, darling. I can't get a good reading. Must still be calibrating. Well, let's get you home in the meantime. Up and at 'em.
Do we have to? My wife's gonna kill me.
Well, time to face the music.
My house! You landed right in front of my house, you show off.
Yes, I totally knew you live here. And I definitely landed here on purpose.
Why is it all overgrown like that?
I don't... Oh. Oh, Rip.
Doctor?
Rip, I am so sorry. I think we were actually asleep for all this time.
No. No. No, no, no.
Rip? Where are you going?
The King George pub. Peter should be there. He can tell me what happened. He'll know what to do.
Rip, he might not be... Oh, okay.
I don't see him. Dear patrons of the King George pub, I'm looking for...
King George? This here is the General Washington pub, bub. Get out of here with that British crap.
Oh dear. It seems like we slept through the Revolutionary War. Rip, you might want to sit down.
Has anyone seen Peter van der Donk?
Peter got drafted a couple years ago and never came back. You're a bit late, buddy.
What about my son? Please. My name is Rip Van Winkle. Has anyone seen Rip Jr.?
Pa?
Son? Oh, son, come here. Let me see you.
Pa, I thought you were dead.
No, I got lost. There were these little folk and we played a game. Then they abducted me. And this woman helped me back home in her blue box.
Oh, Pa, you haven't lost your talent for telling tall tales.
I'm afraid he's telling the truth, Rip Jr.
What about your mom, son? Where is she?
I'm afraid Ma passed a while ago. She never stopped being angry about you not coming home.
Oh, well, oh, that's too bad.
I think it was 20 years ago now that Wolf came back without you. The whole town was looking for you.
Oh, Wolf. He was such a good boy. I'm sorry I missed so much, son.
That's all right, Pa. I'm just so very happy you're safe.
Well, I guess I can start my retirement early. Or late. Ain't gonna be a lot of work in town for an old man.
Well, you could come and travel with me if you want. I could use your creative mind on my journeys.
Oh, I love that. Even more stories to tell. But I don't know if I can just leave now.
Pa, it's all right. Really. I've managed to get by without you for a while now. Just, please, make him visit sometime. And take good care of him.
Great. Amazing. Shall we have a drink to celebrate?
I think I've had enough to drink for a lifetime. Well, maybe just one. To the future!
To the future.
Master, I think it's better we wait till dawn. I am far too tired to proceed with our experiment.
But we must succeed, my dear Conrad. Imagine the things we can do when finished.
I am sorry, Master, but I think it is not wise to continue. We are much better off with a clear, rested mind and daylight. If it goes wrong now, the consequences could be disastrous.
Oh, but Conrad, we are so close. So close to making gold from base metals and the secret elixir of life. We have a bright future ahead of us. Think, Conrad, think. The Philosopher's Stone in the palm of our hands.
However true that may be, I don't think one night of rest will be harmful to our future.
Very well then. Have it your way. Go to sleep.
Gute Nacht, Master.
If Conrad doesn't want to help me, I will do it myself.
I thought you could use a break during your studies, Iris.
Sorry, what? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
And I did not come empty-handed. I brought some tea and sandwiches.
By the way, thanks for letting me use the TARDIS library. I'm liking this blue paper.
Ah, no problem. See it as a bit of compensation for not being able to go to the floating isles of Ramagog. What do you think of the library?
It's epic. I didn't know it was this big. It goes on and on. You must have a copy of like every book ever in here.
No, not really. Some of them are the original ones. Anyway, this library isn't even that big. I once visited one that was the size of a planet.
What? You must be joking. Tell me about it.
Certainly. Sugar?
Yes, please.
So, I got a mysterious message that only said, keep the broom, it's important.
What's that sound?
The cloister bell. That means there's a serious emergency. We have to go to the console room at once.
But Doctor, we're nowhere near the console room.
The TARDIS will take care of it. Prepare to be amazed.
How is this possible?
Now, old girl, what seems to be the problem?
Doctor?
No, that cannot be. It is indeed a serious emergency, if not a disaster. Iris, look at this.
Oh, now you notice me. Well, what am I supposed to see?
Look at the monitor. There was a huge explosion somewhere around 1703, near Darmstadt to be precise.
Okay, but how's that an emergency? It looks quite normal to me. Probably a war of some kind. There were plenty of wars during that time.
No, this is not a war. This explosive has made a rip in time and changed the Earth's history. That's why the cloister bell was ringing.
But that's impossible. You said it yourself. History cannot be rewritten.
Well, yes and no. Time is like a river. Over time it wears out the land and changes its course. In this case, this explosion changed history in such a drastic way that we cannot travel forward in time beyond this point any longer.
Oh, so like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 2?
Yes, but a bit more complicated than that. According to these details, an explosion of this magnitude shouldn't have been able to exist yet. Weapons that are capable of this kind of destruction mustn't have been invented until roughly 150 years from now.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it?
It is a disaster. The development of weapons will take such a flight that future wars are being fought with weapons that shouldn't have been invented yet. A weapons revolution, if you will.
Okay, and what can we do about this?
We need to prevent whatever caused this. I will enter the details into the TARDIS.
Could you not have landed a bit closer to the castle? Because if you had, we wouldn't have had to walk in this dreadful weather.
We landed where we were supposed to land. Unfortunately, the details did not mention a castle. It was nice enough that man back there pointed us in the right direction.
Now that you mention him, I found his reaction very strange. It was as if he was warning us about that place.
Just local tales. Hey, at least we now know that castle belongs to Fritz from where? And that's good enough for me.
Sure, I just hope this castle is near. I'm soaked.
It is all part of the plan.
What plan, exactly?
We can make use of this weather. You'll see soon enough.
Whatever. That's the castle over there, right? Ooh, or what's left of it.
Well, only the tower lays in ruin.
Oh, you could clearly smell there was a fire.
It certainly seems so.
Okay, but the damage has been done already. Why are we even here?
We'll see.
Doctor, how can you be so calm? You said it yourself back in the TARDIS, this was a serious emergency. Sometimes I don't understand you at all.
Let's see what we can find. Maybe there's someone who can tell us more. Come on, Iris, let's try the front door.
Good afternoon.
Good day, good fellow. I am the doctor, and this is Iris. We were on a stroll and got caught up in this terrible weather. May we come in?
Of course. You can dry yourselves off and put your clothing by the fireplace in the library. Let me show you.
Oh, I love a good library. Thank you, Conrad, for the nightgowns and the mead.
You're welcome, Doctor. I apologize, Miss Iris, for not having a suitable one for you. You see, Master von Wehr was never married.
This is just fine, as long as my clothes are drying. By the way, this mead is wonderful.
Where is Master von Wehr now, Conrad?
He perished in the explosion last night. I was unable to recover his body. I should have stayed with him.
What caused the explosion?
The master was working on one of his experiments. He was an alchemist, you see. He found this strange formula in an old manuscript and was eager to try it out.
That was one hell of an explosive. The whole tower is in ruin.
Yes, Miss Iris. That is where the laboratory used to be. Luckily, the West Wing survived the explosion. I was in my own room when it happened. I heard and felt the explosive. As soon as I went outside, I saw there was nothing to be done. The tower was gone and there was a fire. There was no way he could have survived that. Luckily, it was raining, which helped put out the fire. I should have stayed with him. I should have put him in bed.
Now, don't blame yourself. Like you said, he was impatient. What could you possibly have done if you were there that night?
You spoke of a manuscript. Was that also destroyed in the fire?
No, it was too precious to him. The master only took notes to the laboratory. The manuscript still resides here in the library.
May I see it?
I don't know. It's very valuable.
I'm sure it is, but I only have to see it. You will get it back as soon as I'm done.
I guess that's okay then. I will get it for you.
Conrad said that this Fritz von Wehr guy was an alchemist? What do you think he was planning to do with his manuscripts?
Many alchemists around this era were obsessed with finding the secrets to creating the Philosopher's Stone, so my best bet is on that. You see, it could turn any basic metal into gold and produce the elixir of life.
Ooh, that all sounds very dark and mystic.
Oh, well, that wasn't the case. Alchemy is the beginning of modern science.
Do you reckon it's real?
Science is real, isn't it?
Here is the manuscript.
Thank you. The mystical secrets of the Greek scientist Aristarchus. This seems like a very old manuscript. Where did he get it?
He found it on one of his travels in a monastery in the north of Italy.
Thank you, Conrad. I know all that I need. Conrad, promise me one thing, will you? To never attempt to use this manuscript again and to protect it with your life. Keep it secret. Keep it safe, keep it hidden, burn it if you must, and don't tell people it was the source of the explosion. If not, great consequences will befall us all.
I will do that, Doctor. I've always lived a quiet life, and I would like to keep it that way. Nobody will suspect a thing. I will fortify the castle again, just in case.
So what's next for you then, Conrad?
I really do not know, Miss Iris. I always doubted the manuscript's accuracy, and the explosion pretty much confirmed it. Maybe I will stay here in this castle, repair it, and do my own experiments. I have an interest in the human body and would like to study it.
Okay, if you're into that, who am I to stop you? Doctor, I think our clothes are dry now.
Yes, I think they are indeed, and it seems that the weather is clearing up as well. We really should go. Thank you for your hospitality and of course for showing me the manuscript.
You're welcome, Doctor. And if you and Miss Iris are ever in the vicinity again, you are always welcome to stay.
I'm so glad that we landed in the stables of this monastery. I still have muscle strain from our last walk.
Yes. Well, this time we have more information. With the information from the manuscript and the use of the origin tracer, the task could determine when and where it was made. Besides, we already knew it would reside in a monastery in northern Italy. I only had to trace it to the correct time in the late Middle Ages. Piece of cake, really.
Okay, that's great, no, but why do we have to wear these robes?
Simple, so we can blend in. You are my novice, and your name is William. Luckily, I had some in the out of wardrobe. Come to think of it, I've used them before. Some other time in the Middle Ages. Where to start? This place is vast. Let me think. We are looking for a place where manuscripts are made. The scriptorium! That can be found in the library!
You don't say! You're a clever one, aren't you?
I don't have time for your sarcasm, Iris. Now, where is this library?
Over there, in that large tower. While you were thinking, I saw a monk coming out with some books.
Yes, Iris! Very perceptive. All right, let's go. Andiamo. Greetings, I am Medico and this is my novice, William. We are here on official business for His Excellency the Bishop. We require access to the scriptorium to find documents about the Greek scientist Aristarchus.
Welcome, brothers. I am Jurgen, and I'm afraid I can't just let you in. Usually such orders are accompanied by a letter of His Excellency himself.
Yes, I forgot to mention. The matter is urgent and he didn't have the time.
I am sorry, Brother Medico, but I cannot give you any information about the manuscripts in this library without a suitable letter.
Jurgen, it's only one request. It will only take a few minutes.
No, my fellow brothers do not have time. Their sacred task is to translate foreign parchments and manuscripts. Nothing more, nothing less.
What now? We have nothing to show him.
Yeah, I know. For now, just hush. I got a plan. William, we've completely forgot the letter, but we do have a gift from His Excellency the Bishop. This very rare manuscript from his personal library. The second book of Aristotle's Poetics on Comedy.
Oh my. As head librarian, I give you my thanks for this generous gift from His Excellency the Bishop. I thought it was lost. What was the request of His Excellency?
As we said, he's interested in the works of the Greek scientist Aristarchus.
The saints are with you, Brother Medico. Our brother Edson, who is responsible for the Greek translations, is working on the parchments as we speak. You can find him at the third writing desk.
Thank you, brother, and bless you. Come, Brother William.
What was that all about?
That, Iris, was a good example of buttering someone up.
Follow-up question. Where on earth did you get that book from?
From the daughter's library, of course.
Now you're missing a book from your collection.
No, Iris, that book will become part of my collection again one day.
And how is that possible?
You see, that is the benefit of having a time machine. One day, probably in my personal future or past, I will reclaim that book. Good day, Brother Edson. I am Brother Medico.
Good day, Brother Medico. What can I do for you?
Well, Brother Jurgen told us that you are working on the translation of the works of a Greek scientist.
Yes, that's correct. I just finished the translation of the last parchment into this manuscript. The title that was translated is The Mystical Secrets of the Greek Scientist Aristarchus.
Brother Edson, what can you tell me about the parchments from this Greek scientist?
They are very old. According to the chronicles, they are originally from the ancient library of Alexandria.
How interesting, Brother Edson. Sorry, my novice needs me.
We're too late. Again. The manuscript exists. What can we do?
I need a distraction. Can you go to the other side of the working table and ask him something?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you for your time, Brother Edson.
Brother Edson, I found Brother Jurgen to be a very grumpy man with all his talk about sacred work. I can imagine that it must be difficult for you sometimes.
Yes, sometimes it is, but I have good friends among the others.
Brother William, we must be on our way. Once more, thank you, brother, and bless you.
Bless you too, brother, and I hope that the information I gave you can be of use to you.
Yes, that will be useful indeed.
Great. So now we've got an almost blank scrap of parchment. What are we going to do with that?
Haven't you been paying attention? We've got the origin tracer. It will precisely track down the writer of the parchment and when he wrote it. And if we change the time and coordinates and travel there an hour earlier, we are exactly the time to prevent the writing. All right. We should have everything right this time. We landed an hour before the text was written. According to the TARDIS, the Greek scientist must be in the vicinity. All we have to do is find him.
Am I glad the origin tracer showed us what he looks like? Imagine having to look for someone in a crowd like this. We don't even know how large this library is.
Oh, this library is enormous. It consists of several buildings.
What's his name again?
His name is Aristarchus. Such a mouthful, don't you think? Let's call him Archie.
Hold up, isn't that him over there?
Indeed it is. Good day, my good fellow. We are scholars and are looking for Aristarchus. Is that you by any chance?
Well, then you are in luck. That is indeed me.
Bless Tyche. What luck indeed. We are very interested in your work, especially in the mystical secrets.
Mystical secrets? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a scholar who can translate some languages. I'm especially adept in the Celtic tongue. I just began with the translation of these Celtic scrolls.
I've always had a soft spot for Celtic literature. May I see them?
I've never met a fellow Celtic scholar. Here you are. By all means, read these, and maybe we can discuss them.
Archie, have you noticed the material is very strange?
Yes, I saw that as well. The sheets on which the text is written are odd. It's neither papyrus nor parchment. It seems to be made of a totally unknown material.
Yes, it does. Iris, you will find this interesting.
Doctor, this is just regular paper. Nothing more than just plain paper.
What did you say? I'm not familiar with that term.
Just forget it, Archie. Now that I look at it more closely, it seems that this is not Celtic at all.
That was my idea as well. It could be another form of Celtic, one that we didn't know about. What do you think?
No, this is not Celtic in any way, shape or form. I must say that it is interesting though. I would like to study it. Is that fine with you?
Yes, of course. I do not have the time to study a whole new language. There's enough Celtic text for me to translate.
I will let you know when I translate it.
Yes, that would be wonderful. I'm so glad that we have met. It's always nice to meet a fellow scholar. That is the whole purpose of this library.
Indeed, Archie. Well, it is nice to have met you too, and I hope to see you soon. Come, Iris. Andiamo.
Coming, Doctor. See you around, Archie. What was that all about? That story about it not being a Celtic text? Doctor, it was paper, wasn't it?
I have one thing to say to you, Iris. Be careful where you leave your notes in the future.
You mean... Oh. Right.
Yes. Didn't you notice the paper was blue? Oh, and Iris, this is the last time you use the TARDIS library for your studies.
Mission Log 42. My name is Eleanor O'Mara. A few months ago, I started Mission 8, 20, 11, 1, 25, 12, and today I made some progress towards my goal. I've successfully infiltrated UNIT and they don't suspect a thing. I've already acquired the chemicals for the Archangel gun. Now it is only a matter of time until I can kill the Doctor.
I'm glad we're finally having an evening together. It's been a long time since I've seen my best friend. I'm sorry I couldn't meet up sooner. My new job is taking up a lot of my time. So, what is your latest theory?
Okay, hold on tight, because this is huge. I visited 15 libraries for this. I spent time in places on the internet where I do not wish to go again. I think I can safely say that this is the most research I have ever done.
Well, come on then, tell me.
The doctor. Are you okay?
Yes. Continue?
The doctor is an alien. He doesn't always look the same. Why? He's an intergalactic criminal on the run with a genetic boon that allows him to change his face whenever the space police get too close. See, if you look at this, and then this picture, you're not paying attention, are you?
Sorry, just really tired.
You're not tired. What? I know you well enough to see that this is not tiredness. What's going on with you, Jamie?
I can't talk about it.
Are we keeping secrets from each other now?
It's complicated, okay?
Does it have to do with the doctor? It does, doesn't it?
Eleanor, stop. I can't.
This is a serious topic. This man needs to be stopped. Jamie! Jamie, come back! I knew it. She must be his accomplice. The sightings were true.
You must do it. You must kill him. Kill him. Kill the doctor.
Mission log 25. After my conflict with Jamie, I continued my research into this doctor. He seemed to be popping up everywhere I look. I recently found a picture of one of the doctors with Jamie, which is proof that she is not talking to me because I know too much. This doctor must be part of some secret organization. Today I am meeting with someone I've met online. He has an enormous archive about the doctor, with pieces that cannot be found anywhere on the internet or in a library. Hopefully the information he can give me will lead me closer to him.
Eleanor O'Mara?
Ben Finch?
So, have you met him?
Straight to business then. I like that. Sadly enough, no.
Nor me, but I've been very close. Me dad, to whom the collection originally belonged, died because of an alien invasion, and after some research, I found out that the doctor was involved. Ever since, I've kept his work alive in his honor. Here, I took some relevant papers with me.
So, the doctor is part of a secret society that saves us from aliens. But why? Why would a criminal save us?
Yes and no. The doctor usually works alone. He is an alien, sometimes referred to as a Time Lord, whatever that would mean. I do know one thing. Apparently, he cannot die. When he dies, he changes his face. They call it rejuvenation. No, regeneration. Every so often, he works with a huge government agency. I think his office is inside that police box that keeps appearing. The agency he allegedly works for is the United Nations Intelligence Task Force, or UNIT for short. I've encountered them before. They were very involved with my dad's funeral after the alien attack. I don't remember much, but they kept talking about cover-ups and legal paperwork.
And where do I find this unit?
I've been able to establish a few connections there over the years.
You never really had any closure about your father's death, did you?
No, not really. UNIT has been really secretive and silent about it. We still don't really know the full truth.
If you can get me in, I might be able to obtain some files for you.
Yeah, I can try.
Mission log 29. Thanks to Ben, I was able to contact somebody at UNIT. They secured a job interview for me with the Brigadier today. Fingers crossed.
Miss O'Mara?
Yes, sir.
Welcome. I'm Brigadier Gordon Lethbridge Steward.
It's a pleasure to meet a man of such esteem.
Why, thank you, miss. And why did you apply for a job like this?
Easy. I want to protect the world and make sure that powerful weapons don't fall into evil alien hands. We don't want any conflicts, do we?
No, of course not. We are a peaceful organization.
Precisely. Imagine what those Ottons could have done with your likeness alone. They could have killed millions. A safer Earth starts with us, Brigadier. And it might be too late before you know it.
Yes.
I have endless contacts all around the world, monitoring strange happenings 24/7. With my help, Brigadier, we can stop any threat before it even is one. If you ask me, I'm doing you a favor.
That sounds wonderful, Miss O'Mara. You're hired. I'll get the paperwork ready.
Splendid!
Well done, my child.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just very excited, that's all.
Mission log 39. I successfully infiltrated unit a few weeks ago. Though I am not amongst the highest rank yet, I am working hard and the Brigadier seems very content with my contributions. I did some digging and I found something interesting. Back in the day, unit made a gun that would be able to kill a Time Lord, the Archangel gun. It's rumored to be loaded with 4 different chemicals with the power to stop a Time Lord's regeneration process. If I can get my hands on this gun and its chemicals, I might just be able to kill the Doctor.
There's a breach in Sector 12! Everybody move! O'Mara, with me!
Yes, sir! What are we dealing with, sir?
Uncertain, but it seems like an alien has infiltrated unit.
What kind?
No clue. It was wearing a long coat and used a strange device to hack into our systems. We better hurry!
I told you not to touch me, you fool!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Please release me. Don't absorb me, I beg of you. No!
There he is! What in the heavens is that?
Imbeciles! My plans are ruined! You will pay for this!
Watch out!
O'Mara! It has my leg! Oh God! I'm stuck!
Release him, now!
I can't! Once the process has begun, I cannot stop it! Foolish girl! Bullets don't affect me!
O'Mara! Hurry!
Hey! How dare you! Hands off my cane, girl!
Hands off my captain!
No! No! You rotten little human! Ah!
It's melting! Thank God! That was some clever thinking there, O'Mara.
Thank you, I don't know what came over me. It all happened so fast. Oh my goodness, look at your leg!
Let's get me to the infirmary.
Mission log 40. Yesterday I saved a captain from an alien called the Absorbilov. When a Brigadier found out, he instantly promoted me to the rank of Corporal. This means I now have access to any information I might need about the Archangel gun. The gun itself is here in the Black Archive, but it needs to be loaded with 4 chemicals which are spread around the world at various locations. I now have clearance to the emergency protocols so I can discover where these chemicals reside. Mission log 41. Today I got my hands on the last chemical needed for the Archangel gun. Now I wait for the right time to strike. Gathering the materials was just as easy as I predicted. The gun was in the Black Archive, and whilst I was there anyway, I snatched a vortex manipulator as well. The first one was a poor old sap just outside London.
Please, I beg of you. I cannot help you. Young lady, please spare my life. Please.
I know you're lying. I don't want to kill you, but if you don't give me the chemical...
I cannot help you. Please.
I don't want to do this.
Kill him.
But you leave me no choice.
The second one was a bossy lady from America. Apparently she used to run Area 51. I tracked her down to Brazil.
No, please, no. No, I can try.
I'm sorry, but...
We don't have time for this.
It's for the greater good.
The third... and the last one was boom and back, basically. Before I knew it, I had all the things I needed.
Sorry for not arriving on time, Doctor. Yet, luckily on time enough to save the day.
I get it. You're just like your grandfather. But you saved me again. What would I do without you?
Do you fancy a glass of brandy? I've got a lovely bottle back at the headquarters, and there are some new people at unit I would like to introduce to you.
That sounds lovely. You can take Bessie. Just leave me with my good old box. We'll manage.
Sounds like a plan. See you there, Doctor.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I think you can. I'm looking for the doctor.
Wait, Eleanor, isn't it? Yes, the Brigadier has told me about you. I was just planning on going to headquarters. I know it's not the usual way, but would you like a lift?
That would be perfect. However, there's something I need to do first.
Something I can help with?
Yes, you just have to stay completely still. Perfect.
Mission log 43. I succeeded. I still cannot quite believe it, but I succeeded in my mission. The doctor is dead. The criminal has been stopped. The Archangel gun did exactly what it was supposed to. No regeneration whatsoever. I, Eleanor O'Mara, killed the doctor, and hereby close mission 8, 20, 11, 1, 25, 12. How to kill a Time Lord.
O'Mara! O'Mara, open up!
Eleanor O'Mara, this is Special Unit Task Force Ground 1. You are being arrested for the murder of our scientific advisor known as the Doctor.
You've been summoned for a hearing.
I already told them everything I wanted to tell them. I did it because it was the only right thing to do.
They have some new witnesses to confront you with, so get off your ass and move.
Alright, easy, big guy. What? But how? That is not possible!
Huh. I thought you'd be surprised to see me. I also brought a friend of mine. I think you two know each other.
You. I thought I could trust you, Jamie. What? I knew it from the second you ran out of my house, you
Whoa. Easy there. Let's sit down and talk, eh? I mean, who can say they got a chance to talk with the person whom they just killed?
I killed you, stone dead.
Oh, but I'm a very good actor. I was in Titanic. The film, mind you. You should have spotted me.
Stop playing games with me, you old geezer. Why aren't you dead?
Jamie eventually told me everything. A bit too late for my liking, though, but nevertheless giving me enough time to interfere. Very clever use of the Archangel gun, I must say. Did you know it was supposed to be used on the Master? An old friend of mine. Though highly dangerous, the gun was never properly tested. Therefore, nobody was even sure if it was going to work.
And you, Jamie, my best friend, betraying me!
You've changed, Eleanor.
I didn't change. The world around me changed for the worse.
I think this was enough confrontation for her.
Wait, what? You can't decide that. What are they gonna do with me now?
Unfortunately, that's not in my hands, Eleanor. I wish you the best of luck with your life.
Oh, go to hell! I will get you, Doctor! Oh, don't you worry! I will kill you, you hear me? I will kill you!
Dinner will be served at 5:30.
I must find a way out of here.
You failed your mission.
I know. I will fix this. Don't worry.
You cannot succeed this way. Open me. Open the watch, and you will succeed.
With What's the use in opening you up? You have been broken all my life. Love is the only gift my parents ever gave me. You were the only thing that kept me company all those years as an orphan, and I don't even know who or what you are.
Open me,
Leave the girl. It's the man I want.
Well, at least that blew the door open.
What you do to the door? It's completely destroyed. Assistance, please. We have a breakout. Eleanor O'Mara has escaped.
I want you to use my proper name.
And what would that be then?
The Rani. Time to find him and finally finish what that pathetic girl couldn't. Kill the doctor.
Hello everybody, I'm Peter Papernotes. We are broadcasting live from the arrival of Sinterklaas and his helpers once again. As you know, there have been some problems with the steamer, but as always he arrived unscathed. As you can see, the good saint is riding his horse into town and greeting the crowds. Starting tonight, we're allowed to place our shoes in front of our fireplaces and radiators again. Who knows what gifts he will bring? The festivities have truly begun! Wait, hold on. What is happening? Sinterklaas has stopped and is scouring the audience as if he's recognized something. Or someone! He seems to be pointing at someone. Hold on, folks. He's getting off his horse during the parade. This is unprecedented. We are witnessing something exceptional. He is calling out to them. It sounds to me as if he is yelling, "Doctor." Does he need a doctor? Will the good saint be all right? The person he called out to is coming towards him. Ah, they seem to know each other. Sinterklaas is smiling and they are shaking hands joyfully. Well, back to you, Doertje.
Doctor! Thank you for meeting me here after the parade. It was such a surprise to see you among the people after all this time. Please, do sit down.
Ah, thank you, Nicholas. It has been a long time indeed. It's funny to see you in your casual clothing for once. How did you know it was me?
I will tell you, but first things first. What can I get you?
Tea will be fine. Oh, and if possible, stroopwafel. Whenever I'm in the Netherlands, I always enjoy a couple of those.
Simone, 1 tea and 1 more hot chocolate with whipped cream. And if you have them, 2 stroopwafels. Now back to your question. How did I recognize it was you? Simple. You are identical as all those centuries ago. The same age and, not to mention, the same clothing.
Then you're a lucky fellow. I do change from time to time, and I'm not only talking about my clothing.
Dankjewel, Simone. Do you remember our first meeting? Let me think. It was during the Council of Nicaea. I think it was around 325 AD. Sorry, sir. Excuse me, I'm in a hurry.
Nicholas, hello. No problem. You know, this is the second time today we've bumped into each other.
Wait, we've never met before. Who are you? How do you know my name?
Never mind that. You better be on your way now. You don't want to miss the opening of the council. Good day, Nicholas.
Wait. Hold on a minute. You just... How did you know my name? You there, stranger in the black coat. Stop that man. Where are you going? That's a blind alley. There's no way out on the other side. Hold on, wait. What's that blue box? Holy Saint Mary, what sorcery is this? Heavenly Father, protect me. What's this? A ring? What craftsmanship. Look at the setting around the blue stone. It's exquisite. Now I know that that blue box was your TARDIS, but at the time I thought it was black magic.
Your memory might be faulty, my friend. This was not our first meeting.
Not our first meeting? How do you mean?
I met you before that. Let me help you. What did you do after you saw the TARDIS disappear?
I went to the opening of the council. Luckily, I was just in time.
And nothing happened on the way back? You did not speak to anyone at all?
Now that you mention it, when I opened the door to the council, I bumped into this man. I found his clothing unusual and out of place. I can recollect it still. He wore a long cream cricket coat with red lining. You know, the funniest thing was that he wore a celery on his lapel. Naturally, I apologized and didn't think much of it, but the man did ask my name and gave the oddest reply.
What did he say?
He said, Nicholas, or should I say Sinterklaas, maybe even Santa Claus would suffice. At that time, I didn't understand any of it at all.
That man was also me. It was my third, fourth, fifth incarnation that attended the council. When you bumped into me earlier that morning, I was in my current body. Therefore, I did know your name because you said it to me earlier, or rather later in your perspective of time.
Well, if you say so, Doctor.
And what about that ring? What did you do with it?
The ring? I put it in my pocket. When I was at home, I tucked it away. I completely forgot about it. A couple of years later, I found it again and decided that I might as well wear it.
Nothing happened when you started wearing it?
Well, yes. As soon as I put it on, I felt some sort of energy coursing through me. It felt like my body was renewing itself.
Okay. And did it do anything else?
Yes, it did indeed. I had to learn that at a personal cost. It happened one dreadful evening in Myra, the town of which I was bishop. Hush now, Peter. Help is on its way.
They will be too late, Nicholas.
Have faith, my good Moorish friend.
I do have faith in Allah. The wound is too deep. Those barbarians.
Tell me calmly what happened. Who did this to you?
I was just walking, as I do every day after supper. Then they came out of nowhere.
Who came?
I did not see them. Before I knew it, I got stabbed and they ran away laughing.
Peter, stay with me, friend. Do not go. Tell me how we met.
Why?
Just tell me. It will help you stay awake.
We were both young boys. Wasn't it summer?
Yes, it was, my friend. We were both swimming in a lake.
Yes, that lake.
Peter, stay awake. Friend, Pedro.
You called me by my own name. Oh, Nicholas, what good times we had. I'm sorry, my friend. You will always be my best friend. Know that.
And so will you be, Pedro. I will always remember you. Indeed, to Allah we belong, and to Allah we shall return. Out of respect, I recited his last sacrament in Arabic. His death was unnecessary, pointless, and I will always remember him.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Must have been a burden for you all these years.
Yes, and it still is. Knowing what I later learned, I could have saved him. Several years later, I visited a child to give him his last sacrament. I prayed and put my hand, the hand with the ring, on his forehead. That's when the miracle happened. The ring glowed, and as soon as I raised my hand, a yellow light came forth from it. The child itself also emitted this same yellow light.
What happened to the child?
The child recovered and lived to be much older. Ever since then, I knew that the ring had divine power. Had I worn the ring the night that Pedro died, I could have saved him.
You can't tell me you've never tried to use that power again.
I came up with a plan to travel and to use its power only for good and in honor of Pedro. As I was telling you, after I put on the ring, I felt like a reborn man and discovered that I was aging at a much slower pace than others.
As Alice would say, curiouser and curiouser.
Yes, indeed. The next step was to fake my own death. After all, I was a public figure, the Bishop of Myra. For said death, I needed a body.
You didn't kill someone, right?
It's a nasty story. It happened on one of my journeys. As always, I traveled incognito. I needed a place to stay for the night. Luckily, I found an inn and...
Of course, we have a room for you. Can't I get you anything else, kind sir?
A hot meal would be nice. And a hot beverage too. It's cold outside, after all.
Yes, it's sure is cold on this November evening. Do sit down, sir. I will bring you your meal and beverage.
All right, Nicholas. This is just for one night. This table is sticky, and the floor is strewn with filth. This place could use a good cleaning. I do hope the food is edible.
Here you are, sir. A pie made out of the finest meat. The specialty of the house. And your hot beverage. Enjoy, sir.
Thank you, my good man. If this meat pie tastes as good as it smells, I have nothing to complain about.
Thank you, kind sir. And I can assure you it will taste just fine. Once more, enjoy your meal, sir. If you need me, I'll be in the kitchen.
I needed this. I can feel the warmth returning to my body. Now for this pie. Such a strange consistency. Wait. No. Do my eyes deceive me? No, that's impossible. It looks like a finger. That cannot be. Yes, it is. A human finger. This is human meat. Innkeeper! Innkeeper!
Yes, sir? What can I do for you?
Why is there a human finger in this pie?
What? I really don't know, sir.
You do not know. You are telling me a human finger just happens to miraculously materialize in my pie? Be careful with what you say next.
As I said, I really don't know, sir.
I am the Bishop of Myra. You are telling a lie to a man of the church. The Lord will not forgive your sin.
Your Excellence, I did not recognize you. I thought you were just an old man.
That's no excuse for serving anyone this vile dish. Show me where you keep the meat.
Of course, sir. Your Excellence. Please follow me. The meat is kept in these barrels, sir.
Open them!
But of course.
What wicked deed did you do?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I killed 3 students and put them in here, and soon you may join them in their fate.
Not only did you kill these innocent souls, but you butchered these humans as if they were animals, and even proceeded to feed them to your patrons.
Shut it! I am going to make it real easy for you. Either you walk out of here alive and keep those lips sealed, or I will let my Khalifa do the talking.
Silence! I have heard enough from you. I will not stand for this. Dear Lord, have pity on these innocent souls, and let them have a place in your heavenly paradise.
What is happening?
Whilst I was praying, the yellow light emerged from the ring once again. And as by a divine miracle, the students were resurrected before my eyes. They just stood there alive and well.
What happened to the innkeeper?
He died on the spot. The sight was too much to bear for him. With help of my students, I brought the body of the innkeeper back with me to Myra. He was buried under my name in the cathedral on the 6th of December, 343. Now I was able to leave and travel to my heart's content.
You must have seen a lot.
Yes, I have. First, I've traveled all over Europe. And to avoid any awkward questions, I never stayed anywhere too long, half a century at most. I mostly lived outside of any inhabited areas as well. Over time, I became very good at making wooden toys. And once a year, around the 6th of December, I visited the village and gave these wooden toys to the children. In one village, they gave me the nickname Father Nicholas. In another one, I became Saint Nicholas, or the Good Saint. Later, when I lived in the New World, I got the nickname Santa Claus.
You lived in America then?
Yes, during my time in Europe, I heard about it and was very curious about this new place. I lived in a village near New Amsterdam for quite some time, I fell in love with the countryside, and especially the Dutch people who lived there. Even after the English took over and New Amsterdam became New York, I stayed. But after several centuries, the once beautiful countryside changed, and the people changed.
Where did you go after you left?
I thought of my time in New Amsterdam, so the only country I could think of was the Netherlands. So I departed on a steamer. Let me tell you, I fell in love with this marvel of modern engineering immediately. As soon as I arrived in the Netherlands, I felt right at home.
Ah, yes, steamers. But never mind my obsession with steam engines. What about the ring?
I never used its divine power after that night in the inn. However, I still wear it day and night. But I can feel its power dwindling, Doctor.
I expected nothing less.
I'm sorry?
Oh, no, it's quite all right. I knew as soon as I saw it. My people have the ability to change our body when it gets too old or is mortally injured. We call it regeneration, and it requires a ton of energy. To let the first regeneration run smoothly, we all got a ring to aid in that process. That very ring you're wearing now, Nicholas. Lost and found, you could say.
Right. But how would you explain my advanced age and the fact that I can resurrect the dead?
Let me put it like this. The gemstone that resides in your ring is not a gemstone at all. It's a vessel which holds a drop of the elixir of life.
The elixir of life?
It is produced by the sacred flame, which is in the protection of the Sisterhood of Khan. As I was saying, this elixir is used to aid in the first regeneration process. Now that I think about it, my first regeneration went very well indeed. That's something I never thought about. Maybe I should look into that. Interesting.
But Doctor, how does that relate to me?
What? Oh, yes. For some unexplained reason, the elixir was not used and stayed in the ring. The moment you put the ring on your finger, the elixir seeped into your human body. Therefore, the results were quite different.
But does that mean I may never die?
I really could not say. Only time can tell, Nicholas. I should think you might at least have a couple more centuries.
That's good to know. I'm so very pleased to have finally had the chance to meet you and get some answers.
So am I, Nicholas. But there's something I've always wanted to know. How do you deliver all those presents in one night?
Ah, Doctor, there you are. I've looked everywhere for you. You take me to this Dutch Santa Claus celebration and then you leave me without saying anything. And now I finally find you and you're just sitting here chatting with someone else. Are you and him old friends?
We are friends.
Sorry, who might you be, sir? Do we know each other? You have a familiar face. Actually, you kind of look like Santa Claus.
I might be a number of things, young lady. As it happens, I am Nicholas. The original, you might say.